Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, what it do? It's your girl Kaya in this thing, and today I will be sharing my Netflix recommendations that hopefully you haven't heard of, because these shows and movies are what you need in your life, and that's on period. These are not in any specific order, just whatever order they came to mind, and they shouldn't, I don't think they are too popular. Some of them are old, some of them are new, so if they are old, I really don't know if they were popping like when they were new, you know. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. I'm gonna do the movies first and then I'll do the TV shows. So the first movie is called Fractured, and it's a suspenseful movie about a dad who's searching for his family, and he think everybody playing games with him, like everybody, like he really think everybody's playing games, and everyone thinks that he's crazy. He thinks everyone is crazy, and it's just wild. It's a good movie though. I was shook. I was very shook. I was like, wow. The next movie is The Platform, and this movie is a Spanish thriller. It's a movie that takes place in a prison where there's only 2 inmates on each floor, and there's a platform that comes down to each floor, and the inmates have to eat off that platform, and it's just like a big feast. Like, they got Thanksgiving going on. It's Thanksgiving times 100 because it's supposed to feed all of the inmates, but for some reason it doesn't get to everyone because some people be hungry and they're greedy. So yeah, it's a good movie. You should watch it, definitely. I'm probably gonna say you should watch it for every one of these, but I'm gonna keep saying it, and it's probably given, but you should watch it. And yeah, the food only comes once a day, but it's really good. And if you're one of those people who gets bothered by, like, it's not in Spanish, but they have actors or people who do the audio in English, but like the words sometimes don't match up with what's being said, so it might be a little weird or off or make you uncomfortable, but it's still a good movie if you don't pay attention to the mouths, I guess. The third movie suggestion I have is called Jezebel. This movie is a drama. It takes place back in the day, like I think the 70s or the 80s, I don't remember. And it's basically when the internet first began, and the main character, she follows in the footsteps of her older sister, who is a sex worker, and she does like phone calls. But sis was like, I'm gonna take it to another level. I'm gonna do video chats with men for money. Okay, do what you want to do. And she basically faces like issues within her family and at her job. The next one is called Rattlesnake, and it's kind of weird, but it's like a thriller suspense kind of thing, but it's not scary. And it's about a mom and her daughter's dying, and the person who helped her daughter, they're basically like saying they will either keep her alive if she does something, and if she don't do this thing, then her daughter's gonna die, basically. So it's really interesting to see, and it's like, it's confusing, but like it was good. I liked it. I was like, oh, that's what y'all wanted to do with this plot, do it again. And it's not like any other plot that I've seen, which is what the point of movies, to switch it up, change it up, you know, from the normal, which is why I liked it. And my last movie suggestion is The Perfection, and this is basically a suspense and thriller about a musician who is going through it. That's all I could say, because I don't know what to say besides, because I would just give away like the whole entire plot. If you watch the trailer, you will see why I can't say, because the trailer basically shows you everything that happens. Kinda, but like not really. Like, you actually have to watch it and see what's going down and what's going through their minds, because I can't even say nothing. Speechless. Okay, now for the TV shows. My first recommendation is Prank Encounters. This show is exciting and funny, and it's a show with hidden cameras, and two strangers are in every episode. Like, they don't know each other and they don't know that they're being pranked, but everyone else knows that they're being pranked. And it's hosted by Gaten, which is the little dude from Stranger Things, and I'll put him up on the screen because he's so adorable. Like, put him right here, look at him. Okay, yeah, so it's hosted by him, and he's basically like the mastermind behind the pranks. But I don't know, when I looked it up and I was trying to find like how to describe it and stuff, I was seeing that some people were asking if it was scripted, and I don't know about all of that. It could be scripted and they just chose him because they wanted him to host it. I'm gonna just say he's the host. I don't know if he's the one coming up with all these pranks, but they're pretty good. It's funny, something to watch if you're bored. And I think there's only one season, but still, it's good. The next recommendation I have is 3%. This TV show is a Brazilian. It's Brazilian, but it's in Portuguese, so the mouths don't match up with what's being said as well, and it bothered me for like the first season, but after that you get used to it. And this show takes place in the future society where 20-year-olds, like once you turn 20, you go to a testing facility and they pick 3% who are like qualified and pass all the tests. Like, it's kind of crazy. They have all these tests, and basically they're like competing for a spot in this happy land, bliss land. Like, it's just amazing in their opinion, or that's what they're told, and that's how it should be. It's supposed to be like a place where you can have a better life, because the people who come to these competitions are kind of like not living a good life, so they go to this place, and it's called the Offshore. And yeah, I really liked it. It was very kept me on my toes, I would say. I recommend. Now, my third one was a show my mom told me to watch, and it's called Anne with an E. And Anne with the E, she just makes me happy. Like, whenever I watch her show, I get excited. I like the way she talks, and yeah, it's a cute show. And this show is heartfelt according to Netflix, and emotional. It's about Anne Shirley, who is an orphan that lives with two siblings that aren't married. Like, they're not married, they just wanted to have a son. I'm gonna add this in because it's okay, it's in the first episode anyway. They wanted a son, and they told the orphanage that they wanted a son, but they sent Anne instead, and she's not a dude. So yeah, but they wanted a son so they could put him to work, I think, or something like that, and that didn't work out for them, but they wanted to keep Anne. And it shows her life struggles and what she goes through as I think she's like a preteen, and then I think at some point she turns 13, and it's pretty cool. It's really an entertaining show, and I don't know, it just keeps me wanting to watch it, and I hope they release a new season, because if they don't, I'm gonna be sad. My fourth TV suggestion is The Umbrella Academy. The Umbrella Academy features kids who are superheroes in their hometown or whatever, and it's more to the story. Like, it's hard to explain, so I'm just gonna say that. And they were brought together by their father's death, because they had to go to his funeral. Now that they are older, they're like, I guess, rebuilding their bonds or something. Like, it's kind of weird, but it's really interesting and cray-cray, and you should just watch it, give it a try, show it some love, and then maybe they'll do another season. Now this one, I feel like it was popping when it first came out, but now it's not. And this came out this year, I think, and it's called Locke Key, and it's about the Locke family who moves into the Key house and realize that there are some interesting keys in this house, and like secrets are unlocked, and it's a lot going on. It's a little crazy. There's like different things happening, and it's pulling you in different directions, and you're like, oh my gosh, what happened? Like that happened, oh that's crazy, you know. So it's kind of like really drama filled. Yeah, that concludes this video. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you've watched any of these TV shows. Comment down below if you've watched any of these TV shows or movies, and let me know what you think, because subscribe. Deuces.